We dance as the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. TTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ices on the mic, energy, it's pure delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse that's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. The CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike and Bengals roar. Every game we want some more. Tune in and feel the thrill. Strawberry ice, he's giving chills. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. TTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's pure delight.
Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the show. This is Sports with Strawberry Ice. I'm your host, Iceman Jeff Trunapole. And as always, I'm bringing you sports from a West Side point of view right here in the great city of Cincinnati, Ohio. And as always, I'm coming to you live from the Ice Cave. And the Ice Cave is brought to you by Priority Lawn and Landscaping. I don't know about you guys, but that grass is freaking growing and growing and growing. And if you got a big property, multiple properties, or you just don't feel like cutting your grass, think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. You got a flower bed that needs to be cleaned out, think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. You need some shrubbery that needs to be trimmed, flowers, anything lawn and landscaping, think Priority Lawn and Landscaping. Give them a call at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. And when you do, either call them or follow them. Sent you. What is up to everybody in the chat? Yeah, they're blowing it up already. I love it. I got a stranger in their Paul Painters in the Rocket Bengo. What's up, brother? Bengals Captain, Jeremy Quinn, Sean Taylor, Robert, Jungle Jerry. I met Jungle Jerry at the Project Game Day. Good guy. Lindsay, what's up? KP, what is going on, everybody, on this beautiful, rainy, kind of gloomy, but still beautiful. Every day is a beautiful day here in Cincinnati. Beautiful day. May 2nd, 2026. I don't know if you guys heard this or not, but right before the show started, the Ravens, the Ratbirds, released Justin Tucker. So he is no longer a Ratbird. Oh, man, we got a superstar in there. Look at that. We got Mon. Mon, the superstar, is in the chat. What's up? Yes, you're right, KP. I was just talking about this, that Tucker just got cut. So we do not have to deal with him anymore. Sure has something to do with all the allegations. I don't know. But what me and Cap are going to talk about on this Monday is way too early Bengals bold predictions. And, you know, me and him, we're always, got our orange-colored sunglasses. I think we're, pretty positive people. We like to be that. Sometimes people say we're too positive. That's all right. That's okay. It's May 5th. You're allowed to be positive now. You're allowed to say stuff that's going to happen. At least we hope so. Anyway, let's get to the man, the myth, the legend. Bengals Captain. What up, Cap?
Hooday. What's going on?
Nothing.
Man, what a fun weekend. First time ever being involved with flying pig stuff. That was a blast.
Yeah, it
was wet.
Actually,
fun.
My dad ran in the first two ever. He ran back-to-back in
No
99.
kidding.
Yep. Now he ran 99, 2000. He ran two up. I still think he's nuts, but he's that was, like I said, that was 99, 2000. That was forever ago when it first started. He's 77 now. He can't run it now, but he did run it twice, and I'm very proud of him for it. I'm proud of anybody who does that. 26.2 miles is crazy, and you got to try.
They have smaller ones though, and
Yes,
and they have fun ones too. So we ran the flying fur,
yeah,
and The dogs even got.
All right.
They got a little medal that we can put around their little collars.
There you go.
And absolutely, I'll tell you what, the best energy. I'm sure the full marathon and the half were amazing, but the best energy all weekend for me, the pig abilities.
Yeah.
And Ken Anderson Alliance was there, Cincy Hat was there, Metscore was there. I got to meet the Mets that makes up Metscore. Great people, great family. And man, the energy of Mayor Aftab was there, spoke, Teddy Karras spoke.
Well, didn't Ted and Matt ran in something, didn't they? They ran in one
Yeah,
of them.
Ted did a 5K. I don't know if I'm supposed to say this, but I mean, you can look up the bib numbers. But
they
he
posted on Twitter and everything.
Oh, okay, 20, yeah, 29,
yeah,
and was trying to be under 25. But apparently, after the race, he, like a magician, pops out a couple of beers from his pocket. So he ran a 5K with Miller Lights in his pocket. I can't remember what, like that. That's tough.
That's
I'm impressed in the rain.
That's epic.
With
that's my
being way down by beer cans. I love it.
That is awesome. Yeah, my daughter, when she's turned 21 here in 2 weeks, but when she was a baby, they had, which I don't know if they still have this or not, they had the little crawlers. And they were at, I think this is down at Sawyer Point. Anyway, they had, I don't remember how far it was, but she had to, and then she was just learning how to crawl. She just did a little army crawl. She had that arm going out. Like, go, Bree, go. She's just crawling her little heart out. And
that's great.
That was fun.
They had a piglets race.
Yes.
They call it piglets.
They have all kinds of races. If you want to run or anything in the flying pig, they got a race or something for you.
You don't even have to run, but I tell you what, I was shocked. Like this is heavy.
Yeah.
For what you pay and then for what you get. You want to talk about, if you love Cincinnati and you want a unique souvenir, these are quality. I mean, this is a pound or two of metal.
Mm-hmm.
And this is like, we're hooked. We're in. I actually want to do a 5K next year. I want to do a 5K and take it seriously and actually haul ass.
My sister, like I said, I got all my family members have done, except me. I'm like the only one who haven't done anything except go out and cheer.
Let's do it next year.
No way, dude. I hate running.
You got time to train, and you can jog. You could walk fast.
I hate all of it. I just can't. I just can't get into it. I've tried. Like, my sister ran a marathon. My brother and his daughter ran, I think, the half marathon last year. I just can't. I'm just not.
Yeah, I don't know about half.
I'm not. I can't. I have to ask them again. I can't remember. It was a half or 5K. I can't remember which one they ran last year, but I know they.
Yeah, 5K feels like, you get me running for 30 minutes,
dude. My knee hurts just thinking about it. Look, hey, I'm trying to get in shape for the softball event we got coming up here. So.
Yeah, we can talk about that later. I got to come down. I need help. I need help bad.
Yeah, we gotta go to the batting cage and do some fielding drills, and I'll run you through the obstacle course, and we'll get ourselves in shape.
KP from KC, excellent little insight there. Yeah, the Ravens cut Tucker, but then draft Mike Green with allegations. They're like, well, we don't, we're over our limit of allegations. We got to bring the limit down, and Green is under the mark. It was so weird that it's a type of organization that will win at all costs, and I get it. Maybe we're there. Like, please, dear God, just give us one Lombardi.
One.
But not at that. No, I mean, and unfortunately, how ownership is, and I almost can't blame them, but they got, so far, they've been severely burned last year, and they're probably not going to take a chance in a little while. So, hopefully we can continue to see, and we're hearing good things out of Burton.
Burton, yeah, I'm hearing his parents are up here. I'm hearing he's in the building, so we'll see what happens. But I did title the show "Way Too Early Bengals Bold Predictions," and you and me have been known to make some bold predictions way too early. You know, we've been known to do that from time to time. So I figured, it's May 2nd. Why not? I've got a couple already in the cooker. I'm ready to fire them off.
Super Bowl winners.
That's mine.
But I don't think that's bold because every year.
It's bold when you haven't made the playoffs in 2 years. So that's you can't be kind of bold.
Burrow gets hurt, and then the defense falls apart. And hey, I get it. You take the most pessimistic fans. There were fans who hated our defense, and then it came to fruition. But they couldn't have predicted all the injuries. If we wouldn't have been wiped out in the secondary, we would have made the playoffs. If we wouldn't have been wiped out on the D-line early, we would have made the playoffs. If we wouldn't have been wiped out on both position groups, we would have made a run. We would not have been that last Super Bowl run.
And if we would have beat the damn Patriots, we would have freaking won.
Which we did if the refs would have given us
the touchdown. Mike Gesicki's touchdown. Right, exactly. So last night, I don't know if you watched it on NFL Network. It was the Bengals versus Ravens Reports in Baltimore. And I'm like, oh, man, this game was bringing back so many memories. The 2-point conversion where there wasn't 1, there wasn't 2, there wasn't 3, there wasn't 4, there were 5
Oprah
penalties.
You get a flag. You get a flag. Everybody gets a flag. Except no one got a flag.
But they didn't call it. They didn't call any of them. And then you got where Burrow got face mask, didn't call it. You got where Burrow got late hit, didn't call it. I'm like, God. I'm sitting there watching it again. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I putting myself through this? But I'm like, it's just, and it's just like, and the thing is, I didn't realize this because probably I was too bad yelling at the TV, but the announcers were even talking about how the missed calls happened at that 2-point conversion. So
yeah, last year I got to give it to them.
They could have.
The announcers were helping us out by calling out the bad officiating.
I like this, Jungle Jerry. Bold prediction: we win week 1. I'm with you on that. We need to win week 1. We need to get up.
And Chad, just help me out. Does Jeff look like he's underwater? Like I want to figure out where this is coming from because
it looks fine on my screen. I don't know.
Oh, it should, but I need to be able to tell StreamYard where the issue is. If it's on my end, I can tell them, hey, because mine's fine on my end, which is normal for StreamYard. But if just chat. If he looks like he's underwater, let us know in chat.
So my bold prediction is Joe Burrow MVP. Yes, I'm underwater. Everybody's saying yes.
He should have been MVP last year. If they were in the playoffs, he'd have been MVP, which is stupid because it's not a postseason. So you're telling me that you're good enough. You're only MVP worthy if you're in the playoffs, but then the playoffs don't really matter. Like why do playoffs matter, but don't matter how you play in the playoff? Like that, make it make sense. But whatever. We know Joe was MVP. Doesn't matter.
We know he was.
Officially
win it
this season.
Officially, he will win it. I'm checking it out. I'm looking at YouTube here. Look. If I look off or not. Let me see.
Lindsay, saw Captain on TV with a draft. Thank you. Somebody told me that they showed me and the wife slow dancing, and I would love to find that video.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
I would love to find that video. So I know it happened because somebody saw it, and we were to Brad Paisley. So somebody's got it somewhere. I would love to see. Yeah. So if y'all didn't know, my wife sings amazingly, and I don't. So she was singing little Brad Paisley because I don't really know Brad Paisley. I am not the biggest country music fan. It's just a dancing thing to me. That and the fact that I grew up with. So my mom was dating the manager's nephew, the Judds. So I grew up like hanging out with Winona and Naomi Judd. And I think it might have been a little too much. Yeah. I got pictures with them and like stories. It's
cool.
a whole nother life, Cap, that y'all don't know. Lived. I've got family in Knoxville, Tennessee. We would hang out at Dollywood.
You were like, you know that you're like an onion. You're just layers and layers and layers.
Yeah, and sometimes a cave, and then another onion layer, and then a cave, and then like a pile of doo doo. Like you step in it, and like it's nuts. I'm gonna write a book one day. But anyway, yeah, maybe it was too much country, so I kind of like left that country stuff, and so but Jess still loves country and was singing to Brad Paisley. I got some amazing photos of Brad Paisley. I got some amazing pics on my phone. I still have to get together because now that the draft is over, I feel like I can start talking about fan of the year thing because like it's time to usher in a new one. I can start like thanking people because the hate got weird and I kind of like dropped off the radar kind of a little bit. Yeah, so
it's over. You go back to being just plain old captain.
Yeah. I am so thankful, but I am also a little grateful because man, I'll talk about the negative stuff too separately. I plan on making like individual videos, but man, some of the negative stuff. Ooh, I encountered some of it today.
One of these days we're gonna get Jess on here so she could talk working on.
Oh yeah. Oh, she's got a great perspective because she went backstage, like with like, yeah, it was crazy. So she knew who the pick was.
She didn't take you back there. She got to go.
So
you had to explain the story.
Yeah, they said one person. They looked at me and Jess was out getting drinks. I'm like, only one of us. You're like, all right, one. I'm like, all right, then it's gonna be Jess. When she gets back, we'll surprise her. Right. So I put that on. I gave that opportunity to Jess. Just because, I mean, it's only right. Like she's fan of the year. Mm-hmm. She is fan of the year. I wear a neon suit. I act crazy. She's fan of the year.
No,
it is what it is. So yeah, she got that. Jeremy Nolan cab boot scooter boogied his ass out of yeah, basically.
Hey, Jeremy, what games are we hitting up?
Well, man, okay. I'm still hoping Miami is in Miami. Spain will be amazing, I guess, but I don't, I'm sure I want to go to Spain one day. I know there are Bengals fans in Spain who are phenomenal. It's going to be a blast if we end up going to Spain. I really like Miami. So I'm really hoping for like a warm weather Miami game in Miami. That's one of them. Man,
well, the one I was talking about going to is Green Bay, but I might have an opportunity to host. But I might be having a road watch parties at Mount Lookout Tavern this year. So if we do that, I might not go to any road games. I might just go there,
which is fair.
But the two I wanted to go to this year was Green Bay and Minnesota. Those are the two I wanted to go to this year.
Minnesota will be cool. I want to go to the Bills, but I'm going to need safe passage because some of our friends, depending on when it goes,
you got Goodberry.
I don't know if he can cover the entire stadium, but a couple of our friends went and they were wearing beanies, and they said that every couple of steps somebody would pull their beanie down and yell "lights out." And hey, rib me, talk trash, have some fun with the costume. Whatever, don't insult my wife and don't touch my face. Like,
don't touch me in general. Just leave me alone.
Well, I have asked her. I am instinctively if somebody grabs my jacket, I'll instinctively like lean because again, it is double-sided tape, it is hot glue, it is safety pins, it is not well constructed.
He's been very cautious when I've tried to give him hugs sometimes. Like, whoa.
Well, no, it depends on the level of inebriation. Sober, hell yeah, bring it in. And here's the thing. I'm not judging. I'm not judging the love. You are allowed to party how hard you want to party. My jacket is made for 1 beer, 2 beers tops. And it is not your fault. It is never the fans' fault. If it comes down to a crazy game and somebody rips off stuff in my jacket, oh well, I will tape it up. I will by the end of the season, the jacket had duct tape on the back. The old jacket. I had holes that the seam was coming up. I had if you look closely, you saw the neon orange Gorilla tape. That stuff is awesome because it matches the jacket perfectly. It is never the fans like bring it in, but the natural instinct. I know how many times I've had to put the jacket back together, and I don't want to just lay there with stuff hanging off. And
you don't want to have duct tape. That would just be a duct tape jacket by the time you're done,
bro. So Carolina Panthers fans are the reason that on the sleeves I don't have ribbons glued anymore. It's paint because they do this claw handshake and scrape down, and I've got some friends that are Panthers fans, and I like the handshake. I'm gonna change my jacket to accommodate those fans. So I have done things. Eventually, I'm gonna have a proper like Velcro and button snaps. So if you get too excited and rip at something, it's breakaway, and I just snap it back. This season is gonna be. I think I'm finally gonna get it done.
So instead of breakaway pants, you're gonna have a breakaway suit.
Exactly. We can't do breakaway pants. I might lose my tickets. But yes, Minnesota's great. The Bills, I want to go, but Bills fans don't pull at my face and pull something over. Like there might be issues there, and I'm not. That's
Jeremy said. Jeremy here says, "Oh my God, last year's Bengals Bills game was the first."
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The jungle was epic.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree. Let's see. Bears are gonna be a home. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Broncos could be. I could see. I know. Maddie might be going to the Broncos game.
Maddie, I know wants to go to Miami. I know for sure he wants to go to Miami.
Miami, and I could see him in Denver. I can see him having a lot of fun in Denver. I'm not gonna say why. A lot of you in chat know why.
Fatty Matty's in the house. He's lost a lot of weight, though. We shouldn't call him that. I mean, that's
no. That has that. If you call him that in Denver, it's not because of his weight.
I know.
Size of the J that he rolled. What up, Augie? Who day? Let's see what else. Brad, Jeff looks blurry every time. It's raining outside, so it's his internet. Hey, he cleared up finally though, so it took a little time, but he's back.
1 second, I have got some business stuff. I have to answer this phone call. So
okay, do it. I'm gonna go through chat.
All right, go for it.
Sean Taylor, what do we think about Barrett Carter? I'm excited. I'm excited selfishly because Jess and I got to announce that pick. So I'm all in on Barrett Carter. But again, every pick that we've got, I think has huge upside. A lot of people might talk about the lower than what they're comfortable with floor on some of these picks too. But hey, we are swinging. We are swinging for the fences, and we got some good character too. I don't know if y'all saw, but Mary Crippen, I believe is the name, the teacher in Florida. So on Twitter, she reached out and asked, "Hey, we need some help." Her third or fourth, I think it was third grade students are taking some kind of spelling. I believe it was a spelling test or spelling math. Anyway, they need hyped up, and they're hoping to reach out to, Bengals organization, players, whatever, all 32 teams, but specifically the rookies. So I just replied and tagged all the rookies that we drafted. Last year I did a post for all the socials of everybody so everybody could copy and paste. I'm going to do that still. Give me a couple days. I've just been swamped. But I tagged the Twitter handles, the X handles of the rookie draft class, and Demetrius Knight said, "I'm on it." And then the teacher posted like today. It's like, what a great DM to wake up to. So not only did he say he would do it, he did it. He delivered. He DM'd her the video and she responded. And I'm all in. D Knight, Dark Knight, all the cool nicknames it could be. This dude, I'm a huge fan, and of course, I put in my reply to her tagging them like, hey, it's crazy with rookie minicamp coming up. They've got these guys have only a few more days to settle, sort out whatever. They're going to be in Cincinnati. They are in Cincinnati, whatever. It's like, I get it. It's a crazy time right now. It's like my ADD, somebody wants a video, I might freak out. It depends on when you catch me. I get it. So no love lost. No, it's all love for everybody. If they see it, if they get to it, hey, if they come around to it later and just like, hey, I hope y'all did well, great. But at least one guy just happened to see it. Right time, right moment, right whatever. He saw it, he responded, and we're gonna love this draft class. A lot of good character people. I love it. Good character people and extremely hard workers, and that's really what I want is the hard workers. You've got one shot. Like this is what dreams are made of. The working out, the pushing that extra 10%, 20% is tough. Just do it. Just do it. Like if you think about the gravity of the opportunity and how rare that is, man, lay it all out there. And it sounds like a lot of these guys are going to do it. So
okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. It happens when you run a business. Sometimes you got to answer the phone, and I had to answer that phone call. So
I mean, the OnlyFans videos are going to make themselves. Sometimes you get a special request by phone. You have to answer the phone. I hope they enjoy their video, whoever it is. Thank you for supporting Jeff. Christopher Higdon, Bengals Captain. Christopher Higdon.
Stranger asked me this. I don't know how to do this. You know how to do this? To make the chat possible.
How to make rewatching live chat along with an option. That's possible. Other shows do it. Yes, I do. Yeah, we'll talk about that offline.
I don't know how to do it.
I can't, like, StreamYard has some new features, but YouTube does also. So yeah. Good call out. Hey, anything to improve the Knight's gonna bust his ass to ball out. I agree. Augie's yeah, Augie's asking for feet pics, I guess.
I'm not showing you my feet, Augie. I don't care what you say.
Michael Madden hoping for big things from our linebackers. I'm sad about Pratt. I'm hearing the rumors that he might get released. Pratt had a ton of tackles, and he still got it. Like, you don't forget how to tackle. So some of those games where it felt like we were missing tackles because we weren't wrapping up or we weren't following through or whatever, you don't forget how to do that. It's a little bit of an effort thing. And if based on the players and what they've said since, if the scheme was a little too complicated and things got a little too cerebral where they couldn't just shut off and play that instinctual football, I could see where it could kind of weigh on you. I think Pratt is still an amazing linebacker and will be a great contributor to this defense. If he goes, we'll never forget him. He's always going to be a legend because he was on that run. But our linebackers we've remade that room. Yeah, we've remade that room.
Augie, I'm not showing you my feet. Augie, I'm not showing you my feet. Quit asking for feet pics. Not gonna do it.
Michael Madden, Pratt's interception to get us a playoff win will still do. I mean, that is on the Mount Rushmore, and our Mount Rushmore is not for things. No. That is one of the scenes that's carved into this mountain somewhere in Cincinnati. That
I said he's the reason we won. He's the reason we won, because if he didn't make that interception, we might not win. And he made it, and I cried like a baby, and I was happy.
I still remember, because as positive as we could be, you're thinking like we've seen this play out before. I'm like, I'm pushing that like, shut up. I'm like, I'm trying to get that voice out of my head, like, stop.
No,
And then
like,
he did it.
We're gonna win.
And then we all of it, like there wasn't a dry eye. We all just lost it.
No. Yeah. I mean, it was like I said, it was 1991. I was in high school. Last time we won a playoff game until that. So, but yeah, Pratt, like I said, I'm going to miss Pratt, but I think the writing's on the wall with them drafting 2 linebackers. They're going to move on. Plus, Al Golden does not want to play him every down on third downs. He didn't when he was here. So I think that's another reason that Pratt will be on. But we'll see. I mean, I'm still kind of surprised that he's still here. I'm surprised that they haven't released him yet. So who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
The last thing we got to do this offseason is sign Trey. Where's Bengal Rick at? We need Bengal Rick. We need him to show up in the chat.
Hey, it's funny because Bengal Rick talks about whatever, and then we saw some little rumors of like, hey, I'm hearing despite whatever, there's still that push. Like, there we go. Christopher Higdon, don't forget the forced fumble Pratt caused against Chiefs week 13. The 22. Yeah, that was huge too.
Shoot, I remember the game him and Logan Wilson had in San Francisco against the Sucky Niners. I think back-to-back plays. They both had interception and a fumble recovery. I think that was not this past year before that. That was a fun game. So, I mean, there's lots of good memories from Pratt. The thing is, I mean, as this goes along in Joe Burrow's career, he's going to stay. T's going to stay. Jamar's going to stay, and we're going to have a lot of people coming in and out. That's just the way it's going to be. Pork Chop, he said, we don't need Bengal Rick with a bunch of bullshit and false hope. I'm here for it, okay? I believe in Bengal Rick, okay? He said Trey is staying. I believe him.
That's true. If we just talk about credibility, that's just a weird thing to not be accurate about. And I'm just talking about the real estate angle. That was enough for me. So he knows something.
Something.
Hey, I'll give everybody pile it on.
I believe him.
It is absolutely possible that, I mean, Cincinnati's a great place.
Yeah.
So you buy a new home because you always want a place in Cincinnati. Like, where you going to live in the off season and you want to live in Cincinnati? Great.
Yeah.
If things were really ugly, you might not want to live in Cincinnati. That might be bad memories. So you're taking a risk, but and I'm going on feel. I can't wait for him to get signed, and then we can dig and find out. All right. For the first time ever, I took a leap and threw it out there, and I want to know what broke down. And I've got a feeling that they felt good enough to buy a home, liked it, did it, and then things got a little cooler. The temperature dropped a little bit on the talks. And then it's like, and then you get someone who's a little pissed off, who's thinking, yeah, this should happen. Let's go ahead and sign the contract, whatever, the house, blah, blah, blah. And then maybe the Bengals saw that and they decided we're going to play super hardball and pull back a little bit, which is.
So what you're saying is the Bengals watched my show and saw Bengal Rick talking all this stuff, and they're like, "Oh, hold on, wait a second."
And then that makes it that's kind of dirty ball in my book. But yeah, I'm not saying that's what happened.
I don't think the Bengals watch my show, so I don't think we have to worry about that.
You'd be surprised at who watches what. It's crazy. That's why, like, people tell me, like, I'm a company man or this. No, I say what it is. Like, you can catch me saying things that would make any number of people mad at any point in time. But overall, I am optimistic, and I'm going to root for my team no matter what. And it is what it is. All these Reds fans who, come back year after year. I mean, the owner said, "Where else you going to go?"
Where's going to go?
And they came back. So any of those fans, and I say those fans because there are a few Reds fans who hate the Bengals. I don't get it. But if they want to talk trash about the Bengals, Like, you look in the mirror, like, hey, we're all fans. We're just fans. Like, sometimes it's not easy, but you're here. I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So that's what is going to get me the most. Augie, damn right I'm piling on. I would shoot my mouth unless I'm 100% sure, like it was with T and Chase when the realtor rep at T tried to buy my buddy's house. Hey,
Well,
I get it.
He had he has the same information you have. So you told me that in February, Og. And they didn't sign till what? March? So just saying. Christopher, what is an honest to goodness solid deal for Trey right now? I'm thinking 3 years, 99. I think he'd love that. I don't know. I have no, dude. I don't know. At this point, I've thrown so many different numbers out there. I don't know.
I wish I knew where we were because I'm sorry.
Yeah.
IDGAF about the difference of 35 mil a year and 30 million a year. I don't care. And that's not a poor guy complaining about how much money athletes make. I don't care. Like, there's literally nothing that I can do. Yeah, well, it's not my money, but I'm saying if it's me, like, hell, right now out of principle, Bengals offer me 32. I'd say, all right, I'll take it for 30. Just to say, because, that is FU money. That is money that
you don't even have here. Bengals captain is signing with the Bengals for $30 million. Okay. Tweet
you
that.
Don't have to be good with money. You just have to be mediocre with $30 million to be set for life and your family set for life and their family set for life. Like that is an insane amount of money. Now, heaven forbid you're just good. You invest in things that make sense. Not your buddy's got this idea around a new Bitcoin. No. Throw that out the window. Just normal investment. You can double that. Like it is so much easier to make money when you have that kind of money. It makes me. That's one of the hardest parts about living is when you've got that head start. You can take risks that people without it can't, and then you win bigger. So it's like the wealthy get wealthier, like we've seen a million times. I don't care. 30 million, take it. If we are struggling because of a difference of a couple million, I think that means we're going to get it done, and I'm going to cry when I find out.
Well, we're going to owe Rick a lot of wings too when it happens too. So
I hope. Hey, I'll give Augie wings too. I'll invite Chop and Augie to wings too. Like I'll just be happy it's done because that's the one lone dark cloud, and I say that as thunder happens. That was weird timing. It's one lone dark cloud hanging over this all season.
Let's see here, stranger. 30 million is the investable portfolio will generate over $1 million most years. Yeah.
See, that's what I'm doing. I win the lottery. Mm-hmm. I'm just going to invest it. I'm going to live off of the whatever interest and dividends and everything else. Like, I don't need. Yeah, Chris, don't invest $100 million in Meatloaf house shoes. Yeah, got you. Basically, there was a time where I was 24 years old, making about $13,000 a month, and I couldn't spend it. Yeah. I bought $200, $300 pair of jeans, and I had multiple pairs of those jeans, just to fit in. Like I don't know what I'm doing. Like it wasn't even like a trying to fit in type thing, like a desperate. No, it's what people did. I'm like, I don't know. I'm just gonna roll with it because if it helps me keep making this money, I'm just gonna be the part.
And welcome to therapy session with Bengals Captain.
Man. I mean, I looked at my checking account and I couldn't believe what was in it at the time because I couldn't spend it fast enough. Not that I was trying to, but I was kind of trying to.
Brad was saying 5 weeks for the whole channel.
How can we pull that off?
I don't know. If that happens, we'll have to have the strawberry ice Bengals captain celebration of Trey Henderson's contract or something. We'll pick a spot.
You know what? Chat. Say just throw it, just informal, casual. But if something like that happened, would you want gift cards like in chat, like DM gift card numbers to redeem, or would you rather like go to Midwest Best?
We all go to Midwest Best and just hang out.
And all hang out, and then we just shut the place down and just wing it.
Just wing it. I like that. Just wing it. Just wing it. Oh, sorry. I went to the can. He didn't know what happened. He said, "What did I do? I went to the can. Did I say something?" Yeah, you're the one talking shit about Rick.
He's not talking shit. He valid. You know, Augie's trying to keep it real.
Yeah.
And we're going a little, you know, I get it. I get it. Everybody's got their own. I don't mind living in a fantasy land.
Augie, we'll have to get Augie's at the golf outing. Well, when he comes in for the Jackpot Joey golf outing. That's all.
There we go.
There you go.
But it's got to happen before then.
Hopefully, yeah. Or
we're just going to be confident enough that we're going to preemptively bring Augie wings.
Yeah. Celebratory wings before it actually happens.
Chris, yeah. Friends, wings, and beer anytime. The in-person thing would be cool. Brad said the same thing. I would like everybody to get together in person. Yeah. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate the feedback.
I think we got something brewing here. We'll have to talk to Tim Nicole when this happens.
Oh, they'd love it.
We'll have. Oh, they'd be down. They'd be down.
And I'm looking at this, and so I don't mind. I'll dye my beard. I'll tell y'all. Like I don't care. Like people, I've walked
jump
out
into
of
Ohio River, whatever.
Yeah, people like, man, you don't look your age. Like your beard's not even gray. I'm like, I use Just for Men shampoo, bro. Like I'm not gonna lie, I have nothing to hide. But one of the big reasons you can see what is that gray patch.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was wondering that myself. Like this. Hello.
That's weird. If it was uniform, it would kind of make my mustache look cooler. It's not. Nothing on my face is uniform. My nose is crooked. My eyes are like everything is just messed up. I was hit in the head at some point that I don't remember, and it rearranged some stuff. And I am glad my wife loves me, but that is why. Like, yeah, like I want to go get the shampoo right now. Which, by the way, any dudes with gray, I think women can use it too. Bengal stripes and a beard. See, I would love to do that, but nobody does it better than Gary Faulkner. Like that dude, when he stripes his beard, holy cow, it is so cool. It is so cool.
I don't have enough hair to do anything with mine.
Hey, you could. Have you ever tried it? Like, just let it keep growing. It might end up like
I've tried it. It gets curly.
You might end up looking like a kung fu master, you know, like Kill Bill, that big long. That'd be hilarious. If we win the Super Bowl, I'll drink my 1988 commemorative. Oh no! Oh,
I would suggest to not. He's told me this before. I said, "Don't look." I have it. Look, I had the same beer. Wait, which one? This one? Yes.
I don't want to ruin it.
Same thing. It's full. I am not drinking this thing. It's been in there for 40 years. No,
I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to ruin this. But I have done it. It is. It is disgusting. I'm pretty sure it's not safe, but it was the worst thing that I've ever done in my. I threw up, and I don't throw up. I threw up.
I would think so. Yeah.
I don't understand how everything separated and then came together at the same time again. For the
No, I would not.
But I would do that. I would do that again before eating a one chip. So Jeff, God. I didn't realize that some people do this, but if you have a very, very small drill bit, or if they're full, the coolest thing now that I do with my commemorative cans is drill a couple holes on each side at the bottom and then drain it out.
Drain it out.
And you're showing me something, but you look like you're underwater again. Did you drain them?
Well, that's the 88 one. No, that's what I said. These are full. You can.
Yeah.
This is
consider draining
the 81 can.
Yeah, Christopher Higgins. Yeah, you open that can, one of the Sigourney Weaver aliens is running out. Yeah, for real. Augie's willing to do it in front of me because I won't hesitate to call 911. Well, and the wife is emergency responder ish. So yeah, there you go. We got you. We got you.
Take care of it. She can take care of it for you.
I forgot. I got mail.
What'd you get?
My ADD is a mess today. But yeah, I'm
therapist session with Cap. Now we have mailbag time.
Back to the predictions. Yeah, I think the Bengals are going to do very well. We need a little bit of luck on injuries this year.
Here, this is their bold prediction I want to put out there. Shamar Stewart wins defensive rookie of the year. I'm more and more I get away from that draft. I'm more and more excited to get about him. Did you watch the interview that James had with oh, that's nice. Oh, you got Pickett's jersey. Oh, I gotta get one. It's awesome.
This is weird. The only reason, so this is not sewn on. I gotta clean it up a little bit. This is not sewn on, but it's logo 7. I didn't realize logo 7 made the Leaping Tiger. So I have Wilson, Puma, Reebok, logo 7 champion. I have 5 variations of the running tiger.
That's awesome. I gotta get a Carl Pickers look. He's gonna be here this summer. We'll hang out with him. Augie, Ice.
This is heavy.
It's the championship one. I just got the regular 88 Bengals can. Huh? It is a one. It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 88. It's a regular can. There's an AFC Championship one. Well, they're special collector's edition. No. Yeah, that's the whole schedule and everything. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm not underwater showing my cans off here.
No, I don't think it. No, I mean it's funny because those things can ship. I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to just randomly send alcohol. But
you can't.
Those can ship.
Well, I have 2 more of the 88 one, but our lovely cat knocked them off the shelf up there. So they used to be in a 6-pack, but the other ones are in there somewhere. I know I got a couple more, but I don't know. Oh, there it is.
The cool thing is they're still pretty widely available. You can find, so no need to kick Kitty out.
Chop, I can hear you, Captain. Do you have a knockoff China version like I have?
I do not.
Chop's got the real deal. All right. Chop's got the real deal.
I prefer, if I can, get a good knockoff version. I would prefer to wear those to games because otherwise things get, beer spilled on them and dirty and everything else. Oh
no, that never
some more mail.
What are you talking about? Ooh, that Corey? Dang.
Oh yeah.
That's like he's like at a disco.
Did I accidentally? I don't understand how
You accidentally ordered something again, didn't you? How do you do that?
Because I have a spreadsheet that I keep track of these because I think so far I've got 40 of these cards and I don't have the spreadsheet with me. So it's like somebody's got an incredible deal. I'm like, well, shoot. Okay. Whoops.
Well, you can always turn around and sell it or keep it
or give it away.
Or get
so far.
Hey, I know a guy who has a podcast who collects cards.
So far, these are my extras.
Nice.
I really like the orange cracked ice.
You gotta bring those to the golf outing and get him to sign a couple of them for you because he's coming. He's coming. So on that note, unfortunately, I got to end this thing earlier than normal because we got someplace to go. So we can get Augie's question up here real quick. Surprise 7 Logo 7 made a leaping tiger. They were around in the early 90s up to 95. I figured that Pickens would have been Puma jersey when they got their contract in 98.
So I think the legit jersey would be Puma.
Mhm.
They're just so hard to find, and it kills me because early 2000s there were game used Corey. Like, I don't know where they came from. Either Corey was fed up and wanted some cash and then telling us, or somebody had them. But a whole bunch of Corey Dillon, like game used jersey and pant combos, went to auction houses and literally sold for $200 to $250.
Are you serious?
And yeah. I look back, like I've got all of the auctions saved because of the photos alone to try to track some of the down. Whoever bought those is not getting rid of them, and they stole.
Yeah,
like it makes me sick. So, but now it's so weird because everyone knows social media and all the hype, like everything is inflated. You'll never get deals like that ever again. And man, so yeah, I've been looking. I've got a lead on a Carl Pickens jersey, but they want way too much money for it. And
every time I find one, it doesn't fit me. That's a price range that I like. It doesn't fit me. It's like that. I'm gonna get one. You got anything you want?
Yeah, we'll talk about what fits you. We'll talk later.
Any words of wisdom you want to leave Houday Nation before I let you go?
No, Houday. Looking forward to some mini camp coming up and training camps around the corner, man. I cannot wait to hang out with y'all.
Yeah,
Houday.
And we'll hang out at Midwest Best when Trey signs. Let's do it. There you go. Thanks, Cap. All right, guys. Sorry I got to end this early. I got somewhere I actually have to be. And like I said, there's stuff going on with my business stuff I have to take care of. So I appreciate all you guys watching, following. I've live streamed on ZTV, ZTV Online, YouTube, Facebook, X, Twitch. You can follow me on all those, along with Instagram, Threads, and TikTok. Shout out to the sponsors of my show, and they are as followed. Priority Lawn and Landscaping. It's raining. The grass is growing. Flower beds need to be cleaned out. Shrubbery needs to be trimmed. Anything. And I literally mean anything lawn and landscaping. Give Priority Lawn and Landscaping a call at 513-430-6114. That's 513-430-6114. You can also follow them on Facebook. And like I always say, if you call them or you follow them on Facebook, you message them there, tell them I sent you. Shout out to T Properties, quality housing for quality people. Check out the website at www.tpropertiesllc.com for all your rental property management needs and your rental needs. And of course, my boys at Meyer Windows and Doors and more. Check them out at MeyerCincinnati.com for all your window and door needs. Like I said, I have in my house. I always highly recommend you give me yours. Free estimates. Great family-run company. Great people. Great Bengal fans. Maddie's awesome to talk to. Nate is awesome to talk to. Give him a call. Again, MeyerCincinnati.com. Girls, I'll be back tomorrow. Joe Farsi and I will be on. I got Shane Graham on Wednesday. Friday, though, I thought it's going to be on. I got some on Thursday. I can't remember who it is right now. But make sure you guys hit the thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. Like, none of this stuff happens without you. I appreciate every single one of you guys. We're going to the Super Bowl. We're going to win it. Joe Burrow's winning the MVP. Smart Stewart's going to be the daggone AFC Defensive Rookie of the Year. Book. Remember, Houday for life. And throw it up. That's your sports, baby. See ya!
Weekend nights, the city roars. Tune in loud, turn up some more. Cincinnati show, it's time to play. Sports with strawberry ice today. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. TTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ices on the mic, energy, it's pure delight. Every touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse, it's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeats strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. touchdown, every goal. Feel the pulse that's in your soul. Cincinnati heartbeat strong. Strawberry ice will lead the throng. Feel the crowd, it's electric now. Shouting loud, they all know how. The CTV got what we crave. Sports with ice, it's waves and waves. Tigers strike and Bengals roar. Every game we want some more. Tune it in and feel the thrill. Strawberry ice, he's giving chills. 5:30 sharp, don't be late. TTV, the sports awaits. Strawberry ice, he's on the mic, energy, it's pure delight.